Greetings, bookish baddies from me and my Afro Puff. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so this is a weekend vlog and also a bookish vlog because my goal this weekend is to get caught up on my Goodreads goals. Look at my nails, ain't they giving? Ain't they cute? Anyways, my goal this weekend is to get caught up on my Goodreads goal. So my goal for the year is 250 books. As of right now, I am 19 books behind. It's Saturday, it's about noon, and I'm going to try to get caught up. So this morning I got up, I took my doggy out for a walk at the park, and now I'm in the house and getting ready to get into it. So I will be checking in with how many books I've completed, how I'm coming along on the goal. So take the journey with me. I'll let you guys know what I'm reading. All right. Sunday, good morning. I'm out for my Sunday morning walk and I just wanted to check in. So I can't lie, yesterday was a bust. I was tired. I had to drop my dog off at dog training and then I ended up like sleeping most of the day. I gotta be honest. And so I did not get a ton of books finished yesterday. I think I finished, let me see, I finished 3 books yesterday. So what does that mean? Today, I gotta go insane. So it's up. But that's okay because I got my Kindle with me on my walk and I'm about to try to finish a book while I'm out here. Okay, so I am back. I'm just taking a little bit of break from reading because I want to talk to y'all about the book I finished this morning while I was on my walk. It was called All Candy Ain't Sweet. I'll put it right here. This book was wild. And when I first started it, I have this thing where I don't really like to read what a book is about. I judge a book by its cover. I just look at the cover or the author and I'm just like, let's just check it out and see what's happening. That way I can be surprised. And so going into the book, I was like, I might have picked the wrong one. It's a novella. It's real short. It took me probably an hour to read. And it is about a girl named Sweetie, not Saweetie like the rapper, just Sweetie. And Sweetie is having a hard time. She's 15. Her mom is struggling, like they lights are off. They live in the hood. Her father left them when he started doing crack. Like, you know, she's just having a little bit of a hard time. And the neighborhood drug dealer takes an interest in her. Now, he's significantly older. I don't think they ever say how old. But this a grown man. And so I immediately was like, what am I reading? What is this? Because it's a grown man, right? He takes an interest in her. Never mind my little wispies. He takes an interest in her and he starts like, oh, you need a ride? Oh, let me just, you know, give you some money. I just want to help your family out. And that quickly turns into a very inappropriate relationship. And so as I'm reading, I'm like, do I want to finish this? But again, it's a novella. So I'm like, it's short. I'm going to just wrap it up. I'm going to just finish it. But it's making me uncomfortable, you know. But after I finished it, it made me think like, a lot of times we don't want to read things that are inappropriate. And I don't say inappropriate as if that's not, because it is. But we don't want to read things that are inappropriate or triggering because not because it necessarily triggers us as a person, because if it does, then obviously you shouldn't read it. But oftentimes because we think like it's condoning the behavior if we read about it. And it made me adjust my line of thinking about that, because at the end of the book, I felt like this is a good like lesson learned type book, because I know it was very popular where I came from for grown men to attempt to talk to younger women. And when I say younger women, I mean kids, teenagers. I experienced it firsthand. Several grown men trying to talk to me. And when you're younger, when you're a child, you feel like, oh, it's because I'm so mature and because he think I look so grown. But as I look back at pictures of me now, I'm like, there's no way that as a 30-year-old or 25-year-old or 27-year-old, you looked at me and thought I was grown. Did I have a very curvy body? Yes, but I also had the face of a child. And so it made me think like, these types of books need to exist because people need to understand what that looks like and what the consequences of that could potentially be. And that the behavior is actually not okay. So it made me think about that. And the book, it was entertaining. I sped through it. Like I said, it probably took me an hour to read. So if you're looking for something short to read, definitely read that one. However, of course, there's trigger warnings as far as like inappropriate age pedophilia. We're just gonna call it what it is. So trigger warning there. But I do feel like in the end, I was like, yeah, people do need to know that this happens, and they need to know what the outcome of this could look like. So that one was an interesting read, an unexpected interesting read. All right, back to reading. Bye. Okay, friends, I am back for my final check-in. It's about 10 o'clock on Sunday night, and I'm about to get into bed. I'm tired. I finished a grand total of 8 books. So I did not make it to all the way caught up on my goal, but I feel like I did pretty good. And a couple lessons learned. 1, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. 2, novellas are your friend. 3, thrillers are your friend. And 4, expect the unexpected. So a few things came up this weekend that I was not expecting to have to do that kind of threw me off my timeline a little bit. But all in all, I am proud of where I landed. I am less behind than I was, and I still have the week to continue to get caught up. So I'm planning to continue to read like a maniac for the next couple of days so that I can hopefully get caught up by the end of the week and be 0 books behind my reading goal. But just a few tips if you are trying to read more and read quicker outside of the recommendations that I just gave. 1, always have a book with you, either your Kindle app on your phone, a physical book. Always have a book with you. You never know when you'll be waiting in line, when you'll be in a waiting room, when you'll be sitting in a car for a minute. Always do that. Leave a book in the bathroom and or take your Kindle or your phone or whatever, wherever you have your reading material, to the bathroom. It's self-explanatory. Rather than scrolling, just read a page or 2. Always read a page or 2. When you eat, instead of turning on the TV, read your book while you eat. On your phone, on your Kindle, the physical book. Use that time to read. That's a nice, easy way to get in 15 to 20 minutes of reading. Keep your book on your nightstand or on the other side of your bed. If you're a single girly like me, I keep a stack of books on the empty side of my bed. So if I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, as opposed to scrolling TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, I will pick up my Kindle, because then I don't have to turn the lights on, and I would just read a couple pages until I get sleepy again. So keeping your book on your bedside, that also gives you the opportunity to maybe read a page or 2 in the morning before you get out of bed, or at night right before you go to bed. And so that is going to greatly increase your reading. I mean, if you just do those things, you'll find yourself reading at least a couple chapters of something every single day. So you could go from 0 reading to like, oh, I finished 3 or 4 chapters today just by reading while I ate, and, you know, read a little bit before bed, a little bit after bed, when I'm in the bathroom. So just making that time to read really will boost your reading productivity. So I am still sticking with my goal of 250 books this year, and I'm confident that I'm going to finish it. So stay tuned for the journey. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.